A man was charged on suspicion of starting multiple fires that burned 5 homes on Friday and prompted thousands of evacuations from an entire Southern California mountain town. Brandon McGlover was charged with 15 felony counts that carry a potential sentence of life in prison if convicted, according to the Riverside County District Attorney's Office. McGlover was arrested on Wednesday and accused of starting at least 9 fires in the Idyllwild, Anza, and Sage areas of Southern California, CBS News reported, located about 100 miles east of Los Angeles. His bail has been set at $1 million. Charges include 1 count of aggravated arson, 5 counts of arson of an inhabited structure, and 9 counts of arson of forest or wildland. It was burning in and around San Bernardino National Forest, prompting officials to order evacuations for Idyllwild and surrounding communities, prompting an estimated 6,000 people to evacuate from their homes. Officials said the blaze threatened another 4,900 structures. No injuries were reported, but dozens of horses and other animals and several hundred people, including children from summer camps, went to shelters. William Blodgett of Idyllwild said he couldn't get home because of the fire and had to wait along with others at a gas station in nearby Mountain Center until the fire hopped a highway and began to move in his direction. "We were all peeling out of there as fast as we could," he told KNBC-TV. "It was apocalyptic." The fire is one of several across California amid a statewide heat wave. To the north, in the San Francisco Bay Area, at least 1 home burned in a fast-moving blaze in Clayton, where houses are spread out around windy roads. Yosemite Valley, the scenic heart of the national park, was closed at noon Wednesday during the height of tourist season as smoke cast a pall on the region from a fire in the Sierra Nevada. The closure was heartbreaking for travelers, many of whom mapped out their trips months in advance to hike and climb amid the spectacular views of cascading waterfalls and sheer rock faces. "We had one guest who planned a week-long trip," said Tom Lambert, who owns a vacation rental property near Yosemite Valley. "It was a father-daughter trip for her high school graduation. Now it's done. It's sad." Another guest had to delay plans to climb Half Dome. California Governor Jerry Brown on Thursday issued emergency proclamations in both Riverside County in the south and Shasta County in the north. The declarations authorized the state to rally resources to local government. The closure has also been a financial blow to Lambert and other businesses that rely on the summer tourist traffic. Most people left the valley Tuesday when officials reluctantly announced the closure, park spokesman Scott Gediman said. The remaining campers packed up their gear Wednesday, joining the exodus that has been mostly orderly. "People have been very understanding," Gediman said. Officials emphasized that Yosemite wasn't in imminent danger from the fire. Authorities decided on the shutdown to allow crews to perform protective measures such as burning away brush along roadways without having to deal with traffic in the park that welcomes 4 million visitors annually. On Wednesday, an extended family from Los Angeles on their annual trip to Yosemite prepared to leave the Upper Pines campground. "Very disappointed," Lisa Salgado said. "We look forward to this all year. This is the trip of our summer." The group arrived Monday and had planned to stay through Saturday. Instead, they packed tents and other gear into vehicles, hoping they could find another campground elsewhere. "So, this is a new memory," said Miguel Martinez. "I've never been evacuated before." Yosemite Valley will be closed until at least Sunday, along with a winding, mountainous, 20-mile stretch of California's State Route 41 that leads into the area, Gediman said. At least 1,000 campground and hotel bookings were canceled, to say nothing of the impact on day visitors, park workers and small businesses along the highway, Gediman said. Share this article. Share the last time the 7.5-mile-long, 12-kilometer-long valley was closed because of fire was 1990, he said. Lambert and his wife, Teresa Ho, were briefly evacuated last week when smoke cast an unhealthy pall over the home where they live upstairs and rent the downstairs to tourists. Basically June, July, and August are the big revenue months, he said, estimating that about 100 nearby vacation properties would be forced to offer refunds. "We're gonna lose half of July and half of August probably." Yosemite Valley is the centerpiece of the visitor experience, offering views of landmarks such as Half Dome, Bridal Veil Fall, El Capitan and Yosemite Falls. The glacial valley has been enveloped by a choking haze of smoke from the Ferguson fire. Over nearly 2 weeks, flames have churned through 60 square miles of timber and steep terrain of the Sierra Nevada just west of the park. The fire was just 25% contained. Mandatory evacuations are in place in several communities, while other people have been told to get ready to leave if necessary. More than 3,300 firefighters are working the fire, aided by 16 helicopters. One firefighter was killed July 14, and 6 others have been injured. Gediman suggested valley visitors divert to Tuolumne Meadows on Yosemite's northern edge or to Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks to the south. In the state's far north, a 7-square-mile wildfire has forced the evacuation of French Gulch, a small Shasta County community that dates to the gold rush.